Combine is nowhere to be seen. That's a problem. Maybe after the intro, we'll find it. Oh, what a mess. What a mess. That's the joys of having a combine, and the joys of putting the combine away for winter time is you have to deal with all the mouse crap and everything. I have no clue how in the world the mice made this much of a mess over the course of, what, 5-6 months or so the thing's been sitting since fall time. I don't know, 7 or so months maybe. But them furry, four-legged, coffee can size critters can make so much of a mess that you'll just pull your hair out of your head. Well, it's frickin' twice now I've heard Brimfield police go down the road. Jeez, what was it, 6:30 and just now a skosh after 11? Jeez. I don't recall anybody blowing the combine off in the building here, but I could be wrong. Had to play musical equipment and got the combine over here. Good deal. Getting ready for wheat harvest in a couple weeks or so. Well, good morning, everyone. Gonna be another warm one today. Gonna be warm all this week, actually, in the mid, lower, upper 90s. Be sure to drink lots of water and stay hydrated. So Tama showed up, and I heard him guys say all of our batteries are dead. Well, got another battery I'm gonna surprise them with, and a full battery at that, so they can get their job done. Guess I can go put this battery back on my grease gun because they don't need it. They're only gonna need the battery to screw their boards back down to their trailer when they're all done, because, well, they said somebody didn't charge their batteries back up when they were done with them. But now they're charging. I was just too much ahead of things with running after my battery, because that's what I do, is I'm an overachiever. Got all the hay wrapped too. Put them black sleeves on it. Good deal. That little bit there we don't have enough sleeves for, and we're not going to go out and buy more sleeves just for a couple hundred bales. So got the one more wagon, the first cutting filled. It can stay loaded. We got enough wagons the way it is for when it comes time to do straw. Time to get the grain head out for the combine. This tongue here is a little different on this cart. You got to go backwards with it. It's the opposite of an extendable tongue. Not sure why it is that way, but it is what it is. Well, then next to get out will be the wagons when it comes time. Brought the grain head up for wheat. That is the smallest grain head that you can put on a 2388. Biggest you can probably put on our combine is probably like a 35-foot grain head. I'm guessing. I'm not 100% accurate, I know, but I think 35 foot is pushing the limits. Gate all put back like it should be. Time to go do something else. So I want to talk about this 20-foot grain head for a minute and why we have two grain heads. We have this grain head, then we have this 30-foot grain head that is used strictly for soybeans. So we have two grain heads for the simple fact you can get a lot more acres done with that 30-foot grain head in soybeans and not have to worry about trying to bale straw, run square bales through a idiot block maker, then just putting a 20-foot grain head on the combine. Now, before we bought that case IH2388, we had a 1440 International with a 15-foot grain head, and it was the perfect size for our operation. That being said, the windrows had no problem going inside of the baler. Now with the 20-foot grain head, you're adding 10 more foot on your grain table, your grain platform, making it the windrows a lot taller. Guys can only imagine what 5 more foot or 10 more foot would do on a 30-foot grain head if you tried to combine wheat or oats and you wanted to bale your straw and you had a 30-foot grain head on. You wouldn't be able to find a tractor that had a low enough gear ratio in it to go slow enough so you didn't plug the feeder house on the baler. We're almost out of tractor with that 7200 John Deere that we don't have to slip the clutch. It was a 1440 International with a 14 or 15-foot grain head, and that thing was perfect. We almost don't have a tractor with a low enough gear ratio to where we don't have to ride the clutch to get the windrow straw to go through the baler, because we're baling with a 20-foot grain head. So I got the grain heads put in here where it belongs. I tried my hardest to get it over here, but we had the combine kind of in the way. You can tell just by looking at them that there's a size difference. Same model, same everything, just the cutter bar, the reel, and the auger are the only things that are different on both of these. The side panels, the lights, the bearings, bushings, they're all the same. Oh, I love it when it's warm out. Just got that moved. We're working on a video for that. If you guys want to see the full video of that being moved, be sure to hit that subscribe button if you guys like things, trucks, tractors, farm equipment, planting equipment, tillage equipment, things like that. Be sure to hit the red subscribe button. We need to get this round baler unhooked because this is our grain cart operating tractor. It's a 1995, 94 John Deere 7800. It is a perfect match for the grain cart, but we need to get the baler unhooked because we cannot run the grain cart with the baler hooked up. It wouldn't work. Need to let our jack down so that way this tongue on this baler does not smack the ground. We are nowhere near being close to where we need to be. And that's why it's always good to have a block of wood handy so that you can set your equipment on it and not screw myself like I did the brush hog mower. I forgot to put a block of wood underneath that. Unplug that. I actually need to undo this, which lets all this stuff come free. That I get splattered with hydraulic oil, but that is okay. Need to somebody already undone the electric. That's good. Then underneath all this rigmarole is a hitch pin. Okay, we're all unhooked. Let's go with that grain cart. Well, we're moving. Out it comes. And we're off. So if you guys would like to comment on the videos, please don't be afraid to. And here we are where the grain cart is parked. We're gonna have to go inside and open the other garage door up so that way we can get to our grain cart. Well, there she blew. We're gonna have to switch the shaft just like we done on the 7010 but this time we're gonna have to go from 540 over to 1,000, because I don't know if you're gonna be able to see these splines are a lot closer together. I don't know if that helps any or not. Oh, there you go. They're a lot closer together and they won't mesh up. I don't have the appropriate tools here, so we'll just have to wait to hook that up and hook the hydraulics up when we get to the farm. I don't want to hook the hydraulics up now because they'll just be in the way of hooking the PTO shaft up. There it is, all hooked up. Forgot I'd put a zip tie on this antenna or the coax to keep everything all together. And then with the right cutters that I want. The reason for doing this is to keep everything together. When I had put the radio in storage over winter time, go. So this is my setup, Cobra LTD 29 Classic, one of the better radios out there on the market. Mounted on a slider bracket, so that way, how did I, oh, I did it this way. Okay. Now I see, says a blind man to his mute dog. I just realized you guys weren't seeing nothing. Gonna clip the gear keeper just like a such to the mount that they are to give you in the package. All you do is just take a screw out wherever you want to permanently put the gear keeper hanger, and there it is. You just grab the mic and let it just like that. Then turn our attention over to the coax. Plug it into the back of the radio and everything. You make sure you don't want it going in at an angle, because you will unfortunately strip the threads out, which is a no-no. And then you want to take your cigarette lighter, pull your plug out, and we are good to go. Get this little guy here all unwound here. Get our extension speaker. It's a whole heck of a lot clearer as well. And that gets plugged in right there at that top guy right there. Good deal. And that radio's all installed. Had the grain cart all hooked up. We're gonna wait for some help with some things on that. Oh, looky there. Pop-up thunderstorms. Says it's 90. Feels like 97 out. Yep. So if you guys enjoy this video, please hit that red subscribe button. It helps out the channel immensely. Catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.